drills to build their survival skills, you can be your own hero. Classes and private seminars are available. Learn today to have a safer tomorrow. WarriorDependence.com.
Shopping for insurance doesn't have to be stressful. I'm Christy, owner of Ellsworth Insurance, located here in Newton, Georgia. We're an independent agency with access to multiple carriers for home, auto, life, health, and commercial insurance. We're your one-stop shop for your insurance needs. www.insurewithellsworth.com, 770-755-7053. We look forward to meeting you soon.
With SRN Sports, here in the house, Major League Baseball in the National League, the Milwaukee Brewers take down the Philadelphia Phillies in a matchup of divisional leaders.
Brewers were short in the bullpen, and a starting pitcher helped navigate them to the win and get the save in a Brewers 6-2 win over the Phillies. Colin Ray was told earlier today he might be called on to pitch in relief, and that he did. He worked 2 2/3 of scoreless relief and got his first career save. The Phillies were 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. With the win, the Brewers reduced their magic number to win the
Hey, Jessica, good morning to you, sister. How you doing? Brother Daryl, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Long time no see. Appreciate you being with us. Pretty early for you, Jessica. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. I really do.
Beat the Philadelphia Eagles 22-21.
Christmas, no doubt. There you go. I love Christmas as well. That's why we do stuff at the radio station. During the holidays, I have special Christmas programming. I play on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. All them same programs you can watch to take all your day away from you, you can hear in hour or 30-minute formats here. From A Christmas Story, Miracle on 34th Street, all those, to Wonderful Life, actually starring the people in A Wonderful Life. So, yeah. Yes, sir. Been a busy fall. Good to hear. Good to hear. Is that true, Bolly? I hear you, brother. Halloween's yours. Ooh, let's see here. All this up. There you go. Cool. Everybody does celebrate Christmas. That's true, Jessica. I love the holiday. I love Christmas because it's just a wonderful time of year, and for some reason, people treat each other better. I put all those old radio shows, original radio show versions of all those shows that we watched during the holidays. It's all boring to you? Wow. It doesn't matter if you're Christian or not. She enjoys it. Hey, wonderful people, new beginning. What's up, my brother overnight there? Randy says, I'll take Thanksgiving since it's the only non-pagan holiday. Laugh out loud. I hear you, bro. All right. The one time a year minus Thanksgiving where you can get with the entire family. Yet Christmas is. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. The Jehovah's Witnesses are non-Christian belief. Yep, that's true. New beginning. That's why I put those choices in an all. Because that's the only upcoming holidays. I want to do a fun little poll question. I know you celebrate. I think Jessica's telling other non-Christians that she's not that and she still celebrates. Yes, I did. 9 killed, 28,000 plus wounded. I saw that, Bolly. All right, here we go. We're going on. Patriot, good morning to you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. It's that time again. Good morning to everybody. We're going to say hello to all you momentarily. Get ready. We got the headline news for you on this weird Wednesday. We're hitting it up. We're doing it. We're doing all this. Let's go ahead and kick it off now. It's RyanORadio Penitentiary. I'm the one, the only Ryan O'Neal, and of course, oh my goodness, you know what time it is. It's that time again. 78,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast Shout Out Loud. Across them RyanORadio media page, 25 different platforms, including iHeartRadio and Amazon Prime. We're across the British Columbia Isles of Canada, Also, Earth Rock Radio, 25 plus radio and internet stations there on the Navajo Nation, out there in Arizona, as well as, of course, New Mexico. We're across 99.1 FM WQEE the Key, home of Southern sports, inspirational talk, and so much more. Real headline news. The RyanORadio Penitentiary is about to kick off. You guys are in lockdown, and we're going to kick it off right now. And to my haters, listen up. Tell them, Triple H. Whether they like it or not, I'm the man around here. What's up, everybody? We got a lot of headline news to get to. Plus, had something from my friend Rotide Randall sent me something. And I appreciate him sending me an actual magazine, trusted magazine for years, thing that shows me he does keep up with real news. Coming up this morning, we're going to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to say hello to everybody momentarily and ask our poll question. But first, just want to give you a little rundown of the show. You're in lockdown this morning. Tuning in for the first time. Thank you guys for being with us. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Let's jump into this. Coming up, we're going to talk about the 17-year-old student from 17-year-old student from Coweta County that was arrested on firearm charges as well as marijuana charges by having a gun and marijuana last week at a game between Northgate and Noonan. We'll get into that this morning. Also, the district attorney who actually tried to cover up the murder of Mr. Aubrey a few years back. The family is feeling like the case against her is going too slow. We'll talk about that this morning. And we'll talk about Mr. McMahon sometime. And then something that was sent to me from my friend Rotide Randy, and I'm going to dive deeper into it. But he has he showed me something that the House Republicans are working on going towards. They want to pull out of the World Health Organization again. We'll tell you about that. Plus, Instagram, guys, this is awesome. This is the best news in the world. Instagram is now offering a teen platform that's for the youth, a friendly teen platform that you as a parent will be able to utilize and look over your child or your children or family members to make sure that all those perverted, stuff that gets out there like on X, where, Elon Musk don't care about kids. That's why you pay for it. You can come on and you do what you want. You can have XXX on there. Instagram is doing something for the young people for a safe environment. Thank goodness for that. Plus, Miami Dolphins got a backup quarterback to their backup quarterback. And tropical storms wrecking havoc in South Carolina. Good morning, Toby. How you doing? How you doing there? Yeah, buddy. What you doing there? Good morning, Toby, in his small house in Texas. Hope all that fire went out. You're doing good. Elder statesman, fist pump to elder statesman. Bow down. Give him the respect. There you go. Martin, good morning. Patriot, what's up? Of course, he asked about December 15th. We'll talk about that in a moment. Daniel, good morning to you. And the fellow MAC says, sweetly saying same thing, good morning. Go back up here. Randy, my brother from the Christian Mother. There you go. Good morning to you, my brother. Also, Excited to meet new people on Christmas, says Jessica. Jessica, good morning to the sister out there in California. Bali is on with us, of course. Fist pump Bali, fist pump Jessica, fist pump Randy, fist pump Patriot, fist pump Toby. Just want to fist pump everybody. Fist pump New Beginning down under. He's listening to us down under. Let's see, make sure we got everybody on here, and we mentioned everybody. Fist pump Martin, fist pump brother Daryl, my brother Daryl, and my other brother Daryl. You guys don't know, check it out. Even he knows, and he's young. If he knows, the rest of you oldies but goodies should know. So there you go. Hello, and Jessica was the first one on this morning, I think. She was. Thank you. Daniel, fist pump too. Just fist pumping everybody. Fist pumping everybody. Just a great morning to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you at. We appreciate you. Long live Israel, says Bali. Awesome. And we appreciate all of you guys. And we're going to have a lot of different variety of news. There's some stuff we're going to be checking into. Going to try to play some of that for you in the background for these on the air and everything. And we appreciate all of you guys being with us and working and everything and doing the things you do on this weird Wednesday. I may have a couple of weird news stories too to get to later on this morning, maybe to close out the show, because no guests this week. So it's just going to be you and me. And we're just going to do everything we can. And since it's just you and me, and I don't have a weird Wednesday poll question, I come up with one because we got holidays starting next month. October brings you Halloween. The spooky kids are going to be dressing up, I guess. Some people like it, some people don't. Hey, some people celebrate, some people don't. I'm just asking the poll question because it's on the calendar. Which of the upcoming holidays are you most excited for? Halloween got 11% of the votes. Thanksgiving, where you tear up all that turkey and dressing and pumpkin pie, and in the South, some of you sweet potato pie, 22% of the votes. One of my favorite times of the year, Christmas. Of course, you know, if you tune into the radio station on Christmas Eve and Christmas night, you start at 6 p.m. to midnight. Besides all the Christmas music you get over the weekend that everybody else is giving you, we're mixing in a good variety of Christmas music, everything you like, from country to rock, from R&B to gospel, all mixed in there. But then we have a great lineup of programming that you don't have to waste your time turning TV on trying to find these programs. You can listen to them right here in 30-minute and hour formats. That's right. Everything from It's a Wonderful Life to Christmas Story to everything. So there you go. That's 33% of votes on Christmas, and all's got 33% of the votes. Nah, it's not a holiday, not for most, Patriot. People that ain't take their day off to go do all that. No, I think that Election Day is scarier than Halloween sometimes. But you brought up December 15th. Let me go back and get that. Everybody's talking about St. Nicholas and different things like that. Let's see. Patriot. Oh, let's see. Patriot. I am missing. I'm gonna have to try to find that one. Patriot said, oh yeah, you forgot December 15th, Second Amendment Day. There you go. Yeah, December 15th, 1791, the Second Amendment Day. You know, we never even celebrate that. Thank you for bringing up, this year, I'm going to talk about it just for you on the 15th, brother. I do that for everybody. Everybody's different days, I do that. I celebrate Women History Month. We do Women History Month here at the station. We do Black History Month here at the station. We bring up all of that's going on, and we bring up achievements all around the world every month when we have something. Hispanic History Month, we do it all here. So thank you for reminding me of that. As we get closer to December 15th, remember to remind me. All right. So that's just the holidays. We do that year round, Winston. I don't think nobody does that because they don't want to. No, I'm messing with you. I want to mess with you. My ex stayed 5 days. Your ex stayed with you 5 days, Martin? Hey, we will celebrate December 15th, brother. We will. You remind me as we get closer to that, Patriot, we will definitely talk about it for you guys, for sure. That's what I do for everything. Winston. Wow. Anyway, so she did. Let's get back to some normal conversation from Martin. He said he was telling us yesterday about his wife allowing his ex-wife to stay there. I was like, poor guy. He's got two of them telling him, wipe your chin. Do not eat that fast. We're just having fun stuff at first, Mike Hawk, before we get into all the serious stuff. It's always the listener takeover with the fun stuff, finding out what all you guys are doing. June 5th is Freedom Fighter Day. Remind me next year when we get to closer there, and I'll be happy to talk about it. I've never heard of it, but I have heard of December 15th, though. We studied it in school. She's got one herself. She's just coming after him because she wants yours, Martin. In her collection. Mike says all holidays are evil. Okay, there you go. There you go. Everybody has their opinion, and nobody's been, said anything about it. Thank you, Mike, for your chiming in, brother man. Jessica says, how many wives you have, Martin? I know, Martin's a stud. He's got an ex-wife, a wife, too bad an ex-girlfriend hadn't knocked on the door. But what I say is, if she stayed there 5 days and the wife was willing to let her stay there, I don't want to get into their personal opinions, personal lives, but I got a feeling that there had to be something come up and they were nice enough to let her stay there and help her out. That is so awesome. You don't see that anymore. You really don't. You say, I hate somebody. They're done with them. I'm never going to talk to them again. Or I messed them over. Martin's wife's like, yeah, let's help your ex-wife out. Martin's like, oh, really? Yeah, let's invite her to stay. Only thing I'm going to pick on him about is he probably got in trouble twice more than once. Mike, what day is it? It's hump day, Daniel. You won't have to give it up, Patriot. Don't let them get you in that mode, brother. One wife is hard enough to keep happy, said Patriot. I can't handle two. I know, right? Martin got the experience, said Jessica. Woo, woo. Hump day, says Daniel, my Missouri guy, and what do you call it? Kansas City Chiefs fan. Oh man, have you guys ever seen there's a comedian online. He does Southern comedies, kind of an overweight guy. He always does an SEC report where or SEC roll call, where he wears a shirt called roll call, and he wears the shirts all the SEC teams. And he talks to them about their losses and what they did. And he talks to them and they kind of talk about their losses. It's kind of comic. I put it on the WQEE page. His name is Matt. I forget his last name. Funny guy. But they got Missouri in there. Like Missouri is just like, they got the guy wears a Darth Vader mask and a hood. Like, we're hiding in the SEC. It's so funny. I'm like, no. They're Southern. I'm sorry. But his name's Matt something. I can't remember. Comedian, funny guy. You guys got to check it out. So on my WQEE Facebook page. Follow the Facebook page if you can't add us as a friend. It's more hard to keep a husband, says Jessica. Sometimes it is. It is. Sometimes it is. Patriot has a suggestion for Jessica, our sister. He said, all right. Good morning, Sweet Leaf. I got to say hello to all you guys right quick. He said, Jess, stop picking good-looking a-hoes and pick a lovely, ugly boy. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Let's see here before we're going to have to take a break. I got to say good morning to all the fantastic folks over here at the Nation. We appreciate all you guys being with us this morning. Good morning to Sweet Leaf. How you doing, brother? Hey there, hey there. Good morning to Sue, Tim, Rodney K, Bob. Also, we got to say good morning to Alice, Michael, and David this morning with us on the British Columbia Isles of Canada. Also, we got to move over here to Diana in South Wales, Robert in Australia, Kiko in Japan, Konnichiwa, Sarah Bear, and down under New Zealand. We want to thank all of them for being with us. Oh, now Tom has joined us, and Helen's joined us on the up in Canada on that feed. And then 78,000 plus of you. There's too many of you to say your names there. All right, let's jump into it. Jessica said, it's what it is. Men are jealous over women. A lot of them are. A lot of women are jealous over men too. Ryan, we are friends until SNF and then again Monday. Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand. So until Sunday Night Football. Yes, with the Chiefs and the Falcons. Your Chiefs are going to beat my Falcons. Just because we lucked up the other night and beat the Eagles on me. I mean, it's given us Daniel, it's given us a little confidence, but we're not going to beat Patrick Mahomes or Taylor Swift. We're not going to beat them. Sorry. We know. I already picked the Chiefs on Tuesday that are going to beat the Falcons this Sunday night. So yeah. We're still friends even then because I already know what's going to happen. Pedro says, Toby, whoa, what Toby say? Toby. Experience. Oh, yeah. Martin says, I know what women like. He's like old Mel Gibson in that movie. What Women Want or whatever it was called. Thank you, Dan. Gannon says the Falcons are underrated. They are underrated. It's gonna be a game. I think it'll be a close game, but the Chiefs are going to beat us. I mean, they are look. Patrick Mahomes is the new GOAT. I can admit that. I can admit the Chiefs are going to look good this year. So there you go. So, but I'm ready for that. Good morning to. It's gonna be a good game, but I figure your Chiefs are going to win. I fear it. What's up? Good morning, Ryan in the Navajo Nation from Pete. Pete, Sweetly says, good morning, Pete. About time you got in here. Let's see. Nothing But Trouble says, OMG. Sounds like I walked into a locker room. Sorry, Nothing But Trouble. Daniel and I were talking about a little football. His team and my team are playing for Sunday night. Before we go into the break to get into all the news and stuff. Anna Marie, good morning to you, sister. The noon and dance. That was for you guys, for you. The noon and dance. We call it the noon and dance for all our noon and nights. And that's also for Pete, the noon and dance. Martin says, going back to the woman situation. Martin says, oh yeah, Ryan, I can read their minds. I'm a big flirt. Hey, you're a bass player. That's all I got to say. You don't have to be a big flirt. All you had to do is sit up there and hit that one chord, boom, and that low end volume coming out of the bass amp, and the women are like, oh. Daniel says, I know what women like. What? Money. Because our sister Jessica's like, look, some men are getting jealous, but you got to find the right man, sister. There's men that's not jealous. That don't care. Toby, what are you? Whoa! I still want to ask you, are you doing good? There was a fire close to you yesterday you were telling us about. All right, as we head into the break, I just come up with a weird Wednesday question this morning. Martin says, oh, yeah, girls love a good bass player. Sexy. I'm telling you, boom, 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 boom. Daniel says, women love attention. There you go. Winston says, good morning, Winston there. He said, I consider messing with my ex. You're going to go back and do that again? Which of the upcoming holidays are you most excited for? Halloween got 29% of the votes, 20% of the votes for Thanksgiving and all the trimmings, 21% of the votes for Christmas, St. Nick, and all the presents, and 29% for all three in the system. There you go. We're going to take a break. Back in a moment. Jackson said, don't go back to your ex. What's up, Agent 36? Dun, 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 dun. Agent 36 is on with us. And everything. Back in a moment. We got a bunch of things to go over. Winston says she's a good girl, submissive, sweet, and double. Oh, I don't want to say that. Back in a moment. Double F's. Back in a moment. Thanksgiving turkey, no pumpkin pie. I do the pumpkin pie. I know you don't like pumpkin, Martin, but there's other pies you might eat. And some Southern folks out there like their potato pie, sweet potato pie. Shut my mouth. I'm making it hard on you because everybody likes all these holidays. Now, 2 of them you get off. 1 day off. Some people get 1 day off. Halloween's going to be on Thursday of this year. Pecan pie. I love pecan pie, Anna Marie. Yes. Beatrice said, if you want to be happy the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman or man your wife or husband. So from my personal point of view, pick an ugly boy to marry you. There you go, Jess. Oh, Anna Marie loves Halloween. Jessica's right. A lot of women are not submissive anymore. But I tell you what, if you get that right guy, Jessica, some of those women that are not, they will become submissive. Didn't remember 9/12 happening. Winston? Correct. Foo. Amber. What's up, sister? Amber into his house. She said, Patriot, my Graham used to sing that to me. Hello, all. She said her grandma. There you go. Grandparents are great. Foo, you done missed. Martin done had his wife and his ex-wife up in the house together. We had a little bit of soap opera up in here yesterday. I don't remember an attack in the White House. I remember, was it when it flew over it that day? Jessica says, no one flirts with the oldies. Oldies flirt with the oldies. Yeah, Foo. He was telling us, he got in here and Martin, our elder statesman, got in here and said, my ex-wife is staying with us. So I've not personally asked what was going on, and I'm not asking, none of my business, but it's fantastic. I'm glad you guys you're able to put your differences aside and help one another in reality. But we're still gonna pick at you like a soap opera, like you're Ridge from Bold and the Beautiful, and you got Brooke and Taylor. Martin's like, I don't know who that is. Other people do. Gail will pop in and go, I know who that is. Agent 31 says, I won't be here, but an ATF agent will be here. See you when you go live. Okay, I'm live already. I'm just not on the air right now. I hope police don't come by and see you, Winston. Youth is fleeting. Pretty fades. Then you're left with the rest. I need more than just the good looks. But be picky, sister. Oh, Patriot's giving you some good advice. Oh, I'm telling you, he's a bass player, a former bass player. All he's got to do is plug that bass in, turn that up a little bit, and it starts. Bass players, they always have.
Check out Pal's Facebook for more information. Rosemary wants to remind you to adopt.
Student nurses are fun. Oh, okay. I didn't want to get into that. Wait, staying in the same house, that takes guts. That's what I say, Foo-Foo. I said Martin had to hear twice about taking the trash out. You take the trash out. Oh, yeah. You need to take the trash out. Sugar daddy. Such a sugar daddy. Hey, that's what they do sometimes. That's our elder statesman. Oh, Lord, having a good time with the feed this morning. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you being with us right here. Poopy Pie joining us this morning, as well as Amber, a.k.a. Foo up in his house with us. And she's coming in. She's like telling everybody good morning and dropping into our new Bold and the Beautiful that we got. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Called by Agent 36, Agent 39. Good morning, Agent 39. Thank you very much. Age gap. There you go. There's a lot of age gap there. Poopy Pie. I ain't got no money. Laugh out loud. He ain't got no money. Told you he's a bass player, everybody. Told you. Bass players don't have to have money. Heck, they don't even have to have a job to have 6 or 7. All they got to do, I'm telling you, when you turn that bass amp on and that sound comes out, there's a low volume of a low sound and that vibrates off the bass player, and that's why the women like them. That's why the lead singers always have to be good-looking guys. Because they have to be good looking to get the girls. The bass players just have to be, hey, let me hit this A note. Boom. Or D, low, drop D. Boom. Drop D really gets them. Poop Pie said, my sister dated someone with kids when we were in high school. Wow. All right, guys, you're having a good morning there. I thank all you guys being with us. I think Amber, good, and Anna Marie is joining us this morning as well. I don't know if I said that live on the radio. Sweet Leaf says good morning to everybody from the Navajo Nation. He said, you guys having fun over there, but we're going to stay right here in our little safe corner of the internet. When I was playing drums and all kind of different bands, yes, Martin, that has happened. Pictures were taken while we were on stage. I played with Green Jello. I was back there playing drums. My first show with them, everybody was coming up taking pictures. And, of course, with Green Jello, they invite the fans up on stage. Martin's asked me, Ryan, when you played music, did you ever have a chick flash it? And I'm like, well, happens all the time in rock music. And then the ones I was playing in, we would bring people up on stage and put, costume heads on them, and they dance around. And these were all the songs off of all the songs and characters that Bill had created. Well, yeah, there was pictures that were taken, and I'm sitting there playing drums, and I'm sitting there, and you're sitting there seeing all this. So that's almost family-friendly show. I don't want to get in trouble. I thought the debate was not won by anyone. I think we all lost. I don't want to get into that. We got diverse people here. We've already talked about the dog thing yesterday, where it was started by a neo-Nazi at the Springfield, Ohio City Council meeting, where all the good folks would get up there with their concerns about the overflow in their community, including a guy that I would say looks like Uncle Jesse, which I would say in the South would be a good Southern man. And he was really concerned because he helps out the homeless and stuff. And then the only one who got up there and said anything negative was this Nathaniel Higgers. What his real name was Christopher Palalovs or something, part of the Blood Tribe. So that's who started all that. So we're going to get that. That was my news story yesterday. Let's get into some news stories for today. But I got that in there to you. So it was started by a hateful person. Pretty soon, the good old boys are going to get mad at, and they're going to get tired of everybody stealing things and blaming it on them. Boy, I'm tired of you blaming it on me. Laugh out loud. Wish I was a fly on the wall during those family dinners. What family dinners? Which ones? There you go, Patriot. I like that. He said, I didn't think Kamala won, and a lot of people feel that way. So he said, but the dogs and cat thing was a bad move on Trump's part. Thanks for your opinion. There you go. Thank you for your opinion, brother. Big thumbs up to you. That people like him, people like Randall sent me something that I've got to get into. I got to look into it a little bit more. But from the House Republican Party, they're wanting to pull out of the WHO again because they feel like that they're going to try to force, I guess, certain vaccinations and certain things on us. So, and I appreciate Rotide Randall for sending that over to me, brother. I know he ain't got on yet, but I will look into that more, and thank you. And it actually came from one of the two serious news sources we've had for years, Newsweek and Forbes magazines. And it came from one of those. Good old boys. Good old boys wouldn't be militants. But if you want to start one and call it that, that's you. What's my opinion on it's the neo-Nazi guy that started all the lies and causing division amongst both sides of the aisle, causing people to disagree. And I thought that it wasn't that good of a debate. I thought I didn't get what I wanted out of it. I wanted to hear more about, which I'm going to talk about this in just a few moments. I wanted to hear more about how we're going to protect our kids in school. I wanted to hear more about how we're going to, as adults, be responsible adults in front of our kids and other kids. I wanted to hear what they were going to do about raising prices or raising people's pay, and also tax cuts for those businesses so they can raise those pays. That's what I wanted to hear. I didn't want to hear about what the two of them didn't like one another. Or the same 5 things they've been fussing about since the 1970s. And I can tell you right now, ask Martin, he'll tell you all 5 of those things. It was a pointless debate. It didn't change a thing. It was disappointing too. Yes, indeed. So there you go. Age of 39, I didn't have to get vaccinated at all because I didn't trust that crap. Hey, you don't have to do that. See, I didn't like people telling people what they had to do either way on whatever it was, on whatever. I don't like anybody on whatever they're doing. Daniel says, anyone see the video of the soldiers watching the debate when Kamala claims that there's no active duty military personnel deployed in combat zones while being deployed in an active combat zone? They probably were like, what? They probably said some words we can't say on the radio, Dan. He did do that, Jessica. I think she kind of got under his skin, but to me, it was kind of a pointless debate. So the things I want to hear about, I want to hear about how we're going to utilize AI better, because AI is a source that Instagram is going to be using now to help out to actually do better, because they've been called out by the government as a whole to do something better for our teens. And I'm going to tell you about that here momentarily. Hey, ABC, how you doing? I did too. I wanted more directed answers. Patriot too. And I think that we're going to get more of them in separate interviews, which I think would be better. Yep, that's true, Martin. There you go. I think a lot of people utilize that when they hear something from somewhere else. That's why I tell you, when Randall sent me this news source from Forbes this morning, and it wasn't an opinion piece, it was a video of what the actual House Republicans were saying. That's when you actually go see these videos, like I did with all these videos, and watch the Springfield, Ohio council meeting when all the good people were just concerned about the overflow in their community. And then this one idiot said something stupid. Wasn't even from their community. So there you go. Thank you, Rand. I want to tell you, brother, I got that. I watched it. I only was able to watch a little bit of it before I got on air. I'm going to watch it more. I've shared it on my WQEE Facebook page. I appreciate you sharing me that from the House Republicans wanting to pull out from the WHO and the UN. I appreciate that. I'll let you know I did watch a little bit of that. Thank you, brother, for sending me a good news source and everything. All right, let's do this one before we take a break. Good day, mate. Oh, I know. I'm going to watch the rest of it, brother. Thank you for letting me know. Instagram is rolling out something. Because when I got it, just to let you know, and I know they're like, you're interrupting the show again, but I just want to let you know, Randall, when I got it, it was right before I got on the air, and I only could watch a little bit of it. But I did went ahead and share it on the Facebook page. Thank you very much. I just want to let you know that. All right, Instagram rolling out this new teen accounts for young people. It will provide a built-in protection for the youth and give their parents the opportunity and the confidence their child is in a safe environment. This platform will keep out those perverts. Let's just say perverts to get on there, because we've got a lot of young ladies that don't need to be hit on by perverts. We've got a lot of young men that are seeing a lot of things they shouldn't see until they're old enough to comprehend stuff, okay? Parent company Meta is getting these rules because the government helped push for this to happen. They are going to have these new teen accounts will limit who comes in contact with your teenagers, what they see on their account, give parents the opportunity to upgrade an account if they want to, and to actually the parent be able to see who their kids are chatting with on there, see what content the teenagers have, and kind of learn from the kids and everything, and learn and everything. Also, between the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m., the accounts will be shut down, so the kids won't be up all night on their phones. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Well, the neo-Nazis, brother, were the ones that started the whole dogs and cats and pets being kidnapped. Yeah, so it was a guy named Nathan Higgers, Nate for short. You switch those around. Yeah, he was the one that started it all. So won't get into that again this morning. He's the one that started it all. And all those people were being threatened over there, and they're getting PO'd. And yeah, there was probably I know there was some crazy crackhead from Canton that killed a cat or a dog, or I killed a cat because she was on crack or something. And there was a man that were walking up the street with 2 geese. Now, I don't know. I guess they were taking them out of the park. No, those are illegal animals, or those are wildlife animals, and they should be charged for stealing wildlife animals, because you're not supposed to mess with the wildlife because they're under a protection. You hear what? So those people like that woman you just brought up, walking the duck, they should be charged with crimes for that. Yes, I understand hunger. I mean, there's restaurants in town that serve duck and geese. So it's poaching. Yep, it's poaching. Well, they'll get in trouble for it. That's what they should, but it's not what was being presented out there. And even according to the local folks there, those good local folks getting all this attention, and they never done anything except for say, it's overflowing here. Please get these people out of our town. We don't have enough resources to help them. That's exactly what the Uncle Jesse, I call him Uncle Jesse, said. Gum good old boys, we can't just hit. Yeah, you don't trust any politicians. Didn't Ronald Reagan say that? Randall says, it's only a minor misdemeanor. Yeah, you're right about that. It is. But they still should be charged, right? All right. Anyway, let's get back to this. What do you guys think about Instagram for kids where the parents can kind of monetize it and watch and help out, guys? What do you think about it? I know some of your kids are grown. You don't have to do that. But some of you have grandkids, grandkids. Wouldn't it be cool for your kids to be able to monetize that and make sure that they're not talking to the wrong person on there and they're not getting terrible images and stuff? And I was telling one of the members of Passion Life Church who was in here yesterday in town from McDonough, Georgia, he says, about time that AI and all that stuff, they utilized it for good. I'm like, yeah. And things like this can be utilized. Thank you, ABC said, I voted for Halloween. Agent 39 says, I'm on my government phone. Well, hey, that's cool. I love your Minuteman Mountain Land as well, brother. I'm coming to see you. I'm going to make some time to definitely come see you, brother. Everybody don't know why, but it's just, there's just something that I feel safe around Carlos and Randall and people. They say never go and meet your audience, but there's certain people I can say these are good people. Not a bad idea, says Patriot. Pedos will creep on fake profiles, make all social media 18 years plus. Exactly. And then we have this teen one for the kids. Exactly. And then, we probably will start seeing lesser of this activity of people doing the stupid things they've been doing lately. So I'm really giving it to Instagram there. I'm really thinking they did a fantastic job doing that. Of course, this all lines up with the meetings they've been having the last several years. And there's a complete board on the Meta and not just Mark Zuckerberg anymore, complete board. So I'm glad that they're doing things. Yeah, sometimes it's a little irritating for us where we can't tag everybody on our page to watch the show. Like I get in trouble for tagging everybody on the page and you tag too many people. You did this, you did that, all that Facebook stuff. I understand it's irritating. YouTube hasn't done anything yet, and I don't see them really doing anything, but it's irritating. But overall, if they're going to make something for the youth, I'm all right with them doing that to me. Back in a moment. Keep the kids off to the 18 period. Pedos will make profiles and creep. Yes, they will. But they're going to have some AI technology that's going to be able to tell. I don't know how, but I'm going to be able to tell. But that's why the parents also, Patriot, are going to be able to get into the kids' profile. So when they sign up, the parents have the kids' Instagram. So when their teen goes on to talk to somebody and there's somebody coming in pretending to be a teen, right? And because they can get, some of them are smart enough to get past it. Not, I know that most of us are not smart enough to get past it, but some of those pedophilers, that's all they do is sit around all day and so they don't have jobs. They don't have lives. They ain't like the rest of us fine folks. That's why they're pedos. But so if one of them did get through and was talking to a kid, the parents would be able to see that and be able to stop it right then and report it. So that's the cool thing about this new version for the kids. So I love it. I love it. Anything that keeps our kids safe. Whatever, it's sort of like Christmas. Guess I could vote for Christmas. You could have, but if you like Halloween, that's fine. I don't care what anybody likes. Everybody here has different opinions on Halloween and Christmas, and some of my religious people don't like any of it, and some of them don't care, and some of the elderly people don't care. They just think getting candy, you know. People have different views. ABC, it's all good, brother. But I still think it's a great thing for kids. Parent supervision sounds good, though. Yep. And they got the abilities to be able to do that now. Where I guess in the other one, you'd have to know. Johnny, the prophet. I have ED'd. My wife left me. I have ED. My wife left me. Well, all you got to do is get Blue Chew, and Blue Chew will help you out. Blue Chew. It'll make her and you happy. See, now you guys, you can send that over to Blue Chew and tell them I did a spot for them, and they can send me some. Let me tell you what, Johnny. Don't matter what your age is. If you want any advice about women, talk to my 70-year-old, soon to be 71-year-old elder statesman, Martin. He has 2 of them at one time. He can tell you how to keep him from leaving you. Hey, he can't even get rid of his first one. Blue Chew and Jameson Baby makes me 25 again. There you go, Patriot. Yes, give him your secret, Martin. Help Johnny out. Give him your secret, brother. You guys send that information over to Blue Chew. Say, hey, we talked about you this morning. You need to be sponsoring Ryan's show. And good morning. I'm at a break right now. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon to whoever's watching this feed after the fact we go off live. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of you wonderful people tagging all your friends, 10 at a time, which makes 20 at a time. My subscriptions are going up. So like, subscribe, and share. Continue to do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And help a brother out at $ RyanShelander. That'll help a brother out. Get a little bit of money in there. Got to buy pizza today, so help it out. $10 to help with pizza. $15. Terry C, one of my heroes, truck driver Terry C's in the house. Truck driver Terry C. That's what I'll start calling you. Like I got Road Tide Randall in there for me. Just think, as more and more people start coming on, just ask Cher and Gail. That's why they're always, when I see them, their names, I always say things to them. We'll be the only ones to remember. I got to give you nicknames so I remember who's who as this thing continues to grow. Listen to Martin. It works every time, brother. Johnny, the prophet. Listen to Martin. He knows what he's doing. He's got his current wife, and his ex-wife came to stay over, and he couldn't get rid of either one of them. So he knows what he's doing. Yeah, Terry, I think you missed that Martin. Everything. We had our own little days of our lives. Daniel! Woo! He's leaving. Daniel's leaving and he'll be back later because he's got some work to do. Thank you, brother. Then I was like, whatever. It's kind of like Christmas. There you go. It's kind of like Christmas. Yeah. Mike Hawk is giving a free oil up for $1K. He wants to get it to 1K. He's going to give a free oil up. Thank you, Mike. You the man. Thank you, Mike. I don't know. He'll probably let you choose who you want to oil you up or whatever. Anna Marie, are you still there? Oh, don't worry about it, Randall. I just put that out there for whoever can help me out. Doesn't matter. God's blessing me because the biggest blessing is you guys being here. And then whoever sends me something, that's a blessing too, and I appreciate them. If they can, they can. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. That's fine. It's always just a blessing to have you guys here with me. What's up in a pitch? Morning, 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 brother. Morning in Chicago. I bet it's a cool morning there. Hope you don't have to stick. I hope not either, Martin. Agent 39, what's the not me for? Did I miss something? Nice and chilly. I know it is. Man, let me tell you something. I've been all around this country. I've been to Las Vegas, been to Chicago, been everywhere. When Chicago, man, every time you come on in a pinch, I think about Chicago deep dish pizza. New York, I love the flat crust where you could just kind of roll it up and then eat, flip it and eat it. Love the New York. I got New York listeners there. I appreciate them. But, man, I always think about that deep dish pizza. I had a listener send me one time years ago. Man, I baked it. It was good. It was good. Oh, man. Pedro says, cast your cares until the Lord, for he will sustain you. He will never let the righteousness fall. Yeah. Yeah, righteousness fall. That's right. Nice and chilly. Your other ex wasn't here. She was planning on coming, but she already saw you had too many. I like that. I like it too, but I like all pizza styles. Chicago's the whole meat, laugh out loud. That's CA, Chicago's ZA. Is that a restaurant there? I figures it was righteousness, brother. Ooh, they're gonna let people know it. They putting their foot down. The law putting their foot down about all these threats now. Way to go. Pete should be here. So is Anna Marie from. Oh, it's just a short pizza here. Okay. I didn't know. I just know there's so many great pizza restaurant names there. And yeah, there is good parts of Chicago, by the way. So have Everett Themer, who used to be on Spaced Out Radio overnights. He used to come and call in on the show and do unique, weird stories on Weird Wednesday about Illinois and Chicago. So I might get him back to do that again since I've got more Illinois people on. But him and another one of my listeners from that area said Chicago and Illinois are two different states. Or Illinois and Chicago are two different states. Best part of Chicago is the road out of town. Wow, Patriot. There's good parts of it. There really is. There's good parts to all parts of the United States. Sometimes you just there's some bad people in all these places. There really is, but there's mostly good people. Chicago makes more sense if you think about it as a collection of small neighborhoods than as a big city. So, baby, different cultures. So, baby, different cultures. Here. There you go. I do got a buddy that owns some radio stations there. Jessica, did Jessica leave to try something? Do your do what you said to do, the Patriot. I miss going down to Kentucky to visit family as a kid. My parents came from a Southern family. Ooh, yeah. So you're part Southern. That's all right. I'm part Southern and part Yankee as well. My dad's family was they currently live in Maryland, half of them, because Dad's passed away and one of my aunts passed away. We are missing Anna Marie. Where are you, Anna Marie? I'm going to get you. She must be getting on to her husband and making him eat more chili. But then, Agent 39 says, I'm from Georgia, so I can speak Southern. It determines what part of Georgia. Southern in some parts of Georgia, hillbillies in some parts of Georgia, and then some parts of Georgia is just, so which one? Wow. Well, I know that I don't know how close you are to some of them, but the ones that do the radio shopping show, I don't know if you heard of those, where they do radio shopping show. Maryland is south of the Mason-Dixon line. Well, that's where my family lives. They were originally from Bronx, New York. My dad's family was. I didn't get to finish that story. Sorry, Patriot. But let's see. But in a pinch, if you know the ones that do what they call a radio shopping show, they get on there and they do a radio show and they sell gift certificates. Two of those stations are owned by the same guy who owns a station out in Las Vegas. And then there's the station that's all talk in one part of Illinois, where from 6 a.m. to 12 noon, they have Korean Christian programming. And then they have a Russian programming, I think an hour in the afternoon or something. You probably know of these stations in a pinch. New York is Yankees for sure. Yep. My dad was a Yankee for sure. And man, when we go back to the north and visit them in Pennsylvania one year, because they moved down to Pennsylvania. My family moved to Pennsylvania and Maryland, and my dad's family did, I should say. But we visited them, and my dad started talking really, really fast again. So if I talk really, really fast, it's because I got a little bit of a Yankee in me. I like exploding pagers. Me too. That's what she said, Martin. New York has Russian churches, have a lot of Russian churches. Yep. Chicagoland has a lot of Russian and a Russian community. That's why one of those radio stations have 2 hours of Russian programming. And it's in their language. Yeah. So. I hear you. Use Radio Guard. Well, I'm going to work hard to put my show up there so that you can listen to radio again. I want all radio stations to succeed, especially the ones owned by, they may be millionaires, but they're local. As long as it's not corporate. I'm all for, that's why I call, every time BK comes on, I say, my brother from another radio mother. I can understand Russian. Well, we got ABC on here who's Russian. You about to jump into West Virginia? Last free state in our union. Everybody, West Virginia. I know that Virginia and West Virginia have a little fight or whatever. Not how you say it. Oh, yes, we can. Can we have quiet on the set now? Because I am. Oh, yes, I am. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back into period number 2 on this weird Wednesday, 13 minutes past the hour, 66 degrees out there in the metro Atlanta area. We are holding at that time of temperature, brought to you by our friends at Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall, we don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things. All Mike and the crew can exterminate and lay the smack down for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back in to the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Been talking within a pinch about his Chicagoland area because there's a lot of places I know up there and got some friends there. Tel Aviv is in a dual attack, says Bali. Thank you for dropping that news story in there. And in a pinch says, Bali, my real name is Chris. And that's a cool real name, you guys. You just don't know because he's real cute. Chris is a cool cat. All of you guys are. And for those of you that can't help a brother out, $ RyanShelander. That'd be great. And we'll get a pizza to help out with some. It helps me out with the bills, keep the show going. If you can't, I still appreciate you being here with us as well. We appreciate all of you. I appreciate every one of you and what you are doing and being with us and bringing in and sending stuff to my email. I appreciate all of that. You just don't know how much I appreciate all of you guys. Except for this coming up Sunday, Daniel, I can't appreciate you because of the Falcons and Chiefs. I'm just kidding. You're the one that said earlier we couldn't be friends on Sunday, but up until Sunday night we're friends. After Sunday night we're friends again Monday morning. Chiefs and Falcons Sunday night football. Kirk Cousins did good, so there you go. All right. You can't read Russian. I think ABC put Russian out there to see if you could read what he said. I know he's not going to say anything negative. He never does. Wonderful, man. I got to try to get a feed where my national audience can call. I mean, not my national audience, but my international audience will be able to call me because they've been sending me messages about when they want to call to be on the show. I did have Robert from Australia call me one time. This shows you how much money he probably is doing very well. And we thank you, Robert, for being with us. Just about a 3-hour period. We can't be friends, said Daniel. That's right. Oh, Sunday night football. You like snuff in a what? What? I didn't get that, Martin, yet. Martin, I don't know what you're writing. Both of his wife and ex-wife must be standing there in front of him while he's trying to do something. You're not going to take the trash out? Yeah, you're going to take trash out? I'm just kidding. Oh, you taught your cat how to ask for shrimp. That's Patreon. We're doing listener takeover at the beginning of each hour. Guys, for those of you tuned in for the first time. All right, which of these upcoming holidays are you most excited for? 30% of you are saying, of course, Halloween, ABC, and Russia said that. And he said, I like Christmas too. Thanksgiving, 17% of the votes with all the trimmings. Christmas and all its presents with 26% of the votes. And then all three of them together, 26% of the votes. Yes, it's a funny little poll question, but there you go. Granddaughter takes the trash out. Smart, Martin, smart. Martin's like, look. I'm listening to my morning show. You take the trash out. Oh, by the way, since I got two of you up in here, one of you can cook bacon and the other one can cook sausage. And you both know how I like my eggs and my toast. One of you can make me coffee. The other one make me juice. There you go, Martin. I'm helping you out, brother. ABC, I was one of them, of those international in the international audience. I know you are, brother. UN debating the Palestinian push for Israel exit from the UN. Well, the House Republicans are saying that. I didn't get to see the complete rundown of the video because my brother Randall sent it to me from, I would consider, a real news source, which because every time Forbes puts something on, they never put their opinion on there. They just put the video out. Thank you, Forbes, for doing that. And because they're like, hey, we're not going to be told we're lying about something. Let's put the video out and show them. Smart. You know that meme where the guy's pointing his head smart? That's what I'm saying about my friends at Forbes. Anyway, they were talking about the House Republicans talking about UN, coming out of the UN, coming out of the WHO and everything. I'm going to look at the rest of it. I got the full video if you guys want to check it out on our WQEE Facebook page. And thanks to our brother Randall for sending that over. When I saw a little bit of it this morning, I knew I had to put it on the Facebook page. There you go. Yeah, you were one of the ones asking about that, my brother. Thank you, ABC, for sure. It's a wicked world. No, yes, it is a wicked world. And I'm trying to get it, ABC, for you. Trying to. It's taking a little time, a one-man operation, and still having to operate a radio station all day long. Martin said, been raising up my granddaughter since she was 3, now 14. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, have you taught her how to play piano and bass and everything? Because a girl bass player, girl piano player, music. Is she into any of that, Martin? Jessica says, Jessica's with us again. Hey, Jessica, good morning. Martin raising his kids is still flirting. Well, you know how them flirty old guys are. He don't mind me saying he's a flirty old man. I guess it's better to be in Scrooge, right? It's better to be in a Scrooge, old man, right, Martin? He said, of course, Jessica never quit. Jessica's like, wait, what? She didn't say that, but she's thinking it, I bet. It's like, wait, what? Oh, yes, Ryan. There you go. It is. He says better than being that. Thank you, brother. All right. Polly says MM is our big bro for sure. Yes, he is. I can't wait until I'm a crazy old man on the block where you can holler at the kids, get out of my yard. I bet you Martin's not the one that does that. Martin's the one that gives the ball back when they hit it in the yard. Now look, you know why you hit it over here in the yard? Because he's talking to the pitcher. You know why you hit it over here in my yard? Because you're not throwing that screwball right. That's what Martin does. In a pinch, he's just going to throw the ball. And he's going to do like Biff from Back to the Future. He's just going to throw the ball in somebody's house. Go get it, kid. I'm picking, guys. All right. Let's get into it. 21 minutes past the hour. Enough messing with our listeners. Sweetleaf says, good morning. Hey, he says, I'm going to be that old man that throws the ball on the roof. Sweetleaf says, don't do that to kids. I'm going to be that little old lady that gets them cookies and milk. Oh. I don't know. Maybe it was Blue Chew just got him going, Jessica. I don't know. Martin said my nearest neighbor is like a half a mile away. Well, that means if they hit it in your yard, brother, you're going to be like, hey, you need to go try out for the Seattle Mariners. Oh, Lord. Jessica said, why always horny? Why always horny? Oh, Lord. Old men, Jessica. Probably Blue Chew, Jessica. It's Blue Chew and Jameson. That's why they're a half a mile away. Oh! The ladies are. All right, guys. That is so funny. You guys are making my day. All right. And Sweet Leaf, you're making my day, Sue. Bob says, I'm going to be the guy that when they hit the ball in my yard, I'm going to keep it, and they're never going to find it. They're going to think they lost it. He says, I've already got a collection. Laugh out loud. Uh-oh. Don't do the kids like that. All right, let's get back to it. All right, thank you, everybody, for tuning in this morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. You are tuned in at 22 minutes past the hour. RyanORadio Penitentiary time, brought to you by Active Pest Control at 66 degrees. Type of temperature there, 34 Jefferson Street in Noonan with our friends at Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall, taking care of all of your rodents, critters, and gooey things at all. Independent says, I have more than enough kids. I'm done playing in the field. All right, Randy, thank you for dropping that in there, Randy. You did it at the perfect time, brother. We must have been thinking, because it was time for the morning devotion. This morning's morning devotion is going to be brought to you by our friends this go around at Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Sleep in Heavenly Peace has got another pre-lumber built. They help out youth in the community that need beds, that are sleeping on floors and stuff. They build over hundreds and hundreds of beds in different communities throughout our community. They're going to be September 29th at 2024 at Southwest Christian Church, building 40 beds there. Volunteers are needed. And that's going to be September 28th, Saturday at 8 a.m. 3836 US Highway 29. Their setup is at 12:30, build times at 2 p.m. They're bringing you a look at today's daily devotion, which is John 3:3. Let me go ahead and grab my Garth glasses and make sure I can see it. John 3:3, which reads, I tell you the truth, unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. Thank you very much for putting that in there. And Sleep in Heavenly Peace, making sure no kids sleep on the floor in our town. There you go. What a great organization this is. And for those that want to help out, please help out. Contact our church, Noonan City Church, to ask about it. Noonan City Church 34, Noonan City Church, right here, Noonan. Let's say it again, Noonan City Church, First Avenue here in Noonan. There you go. I'm getting I'm starting to get everybody's addresses confused. See, I'm getting old, guys. What did I say? I'm getting their addresses confused. Thank you, Randy. We appreciate it, brother. Walk 6 miles. There you go. All right, let's see what we got going on. Some headline news for you this morning. Experts are warning against fake images, videos, and audio created by those online hackers that are going to be using AI to spread disinformation about the 2024 elections, about everyone in those, about the people that are voting, and saying that and calling people names. They say, please do not watch these videos. A survey taken by a university called Elon. Wow. University Imaging Corporation, not kin to Elon Musk, said about 69% of the participants are not confident that most voters can detect fake photos, videos, and audio. So I think you can. If not, you can bring it to Ryan. He'll help you out. And there you go. So that's one thing. Also, 9 killed and 28,000 wounded in a pager explosion across Lebanon. Wow. That's what you were talking about, pager explosions. Wow. Delta flights make an emergency landing after a pressure issue makes passengers' noses and ears bleed. You're up too high. Whoa. Amazon orders corporate employees to return to office 5 days a week. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, they've been doing at-home work now, but by January of 2025, ladies and gentlemen, January of 2025, they're going to have 5-day work weeks. And the poor people working in the warehouses and driving the vehicles have been working the whole time. We're just going to make sure our corporate people are safe. Not the people that actually do the work. All right. Fufu says, I was just hearing about the pagers. Yeah, me too. It's unique, isn't it? Yep. 5K pagers, beep, beep, boom. Not more terrorists. Wow. Genius. Not more terrorists, but genius Jews, he says. AI's got to slave us all. AI is going to slave us all, says Jessica. If we learn how to utilize it, We won't let it do it. And I still feel, and I know people are going to listen to this, I still feel if you live in a decent enough small community or a middle-sized community in whatever state you live in, as long as all the local businesses are supporting each other, hiring local people, doing things like that. Maybe you have an old school mill there that they still use. Everybody, or old school factory or whatever, people are still going to be able to have jobs, and they're not going to have to worry about AI taking it if we are all working together. That's how one way we're going to be able to overcome the AI. And one way that I'm overcoming AI in broadcast radio is having live programming. Just like in a pinch mentioned there, he don't listen to no radios in the Chicago area because most of it's artificial intelligence or corporately owned, and they don't care about the community. So I suggest if you have a local station in your community that is your community station, you probably need to be supporting that. Same way, if you have a local jewelry company, local restaurants, local venues, and local shops that have clothing stores and stuff, go support. That's keeping somebody a job that don't have to be a slave to AI, as our sister Jessica would say, slave to AI. Independence says, exactly. Thank you, brother. Martin is living his dreams, isn't he? And Fufu says, not just in ops, no way. Someone somewhere did that. They did, Fufu. You're right about that, Amber. You are right about that. We all carry cell phones. If there's a way to make our batteries boom, hey, you know what? I'm not going to throw any doubt on that because I don't want to, like I said, I'm going to pray over you. Always in faith over fear, sister. But also be caution. Have caution. Exactly. Is what I say, and everything. They put some sort of explosive powder in the pagers. That's how they did it. You know what I don't understand is they still got pagers there. Wow, that is far behind, ladies and gentlemen. Just to shows you how far behind some countries are. And I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying how far behind they are. And then, you know, they want to say things about us, or some people want to say things about us. But yeah, local bakeries too. There you go, ABC. Thank you. Anything that is local, it keeps people's jobs. Martin says, "Oh, you're talking about calling. He's Daddy Long Legs. My girls my whole life. Daddy Long Legs." Now I'm getting why, Martin. Yeah, it's not just the base. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, brother. Fist bump there. Sorry, guys. Got to fist bump them on that one. Makes me want to get a landline. Says Fufu. Hey, you should get a landline. They're cheap right now. All these places will do it. They throw it in. They throw it in with your cable and your internet. Because let me tell you what, cable companies are not where they used to be because everything's trying to go onto the YouTube and on streaming. So cable, you can get your cable and all this stuff from some of these companies. Not every company, but some of these companies, smaller ones, are still providing cable, internet, and phone, probably at I would say $90 a month. And a regular landline is $10 a month. There you go. But you probably could get everything. And I'm saying at the most. And the reason I'm saying at the most is that's all your channels, including HBO and stuff, at $90 a month. If you want to go on the conservative side of paying for it, you're probably going to spend $40 to $50 a month for everything. Yeah, a landline. Yeah, you can get a landline. You can definitely get a regular landline through them too. What's up, Zach? How you doing? But there you go. So that's just some of the headlines you got right there. Wow. Amazon. Let's see. Other headlines. Some of the stuff you can read for yourself on the Facebook page. We're trying to direct you to our Facebook page. If you're able to add us as a friend or send us a friend request, like, subscribe, and share. In 10 years, there'll be no more network televisions. Yeah, they'll be all on YouTube, all on Roku and everything in the pinch. You're right. They're already trying to do it. But you got people out there wasting their money on Roku right now. Advertisers wasting money on Roku thinking that that's what everybody is watching, and everybody's not. And then when television going to say, you want to sponsor us to still have viewers, they go, it didn't work for me. Well, what'd you do? I did it with Roku. Well, Roku's not got everybody yet. They will within the next 5 years. Anyway, former British Army soldier charged with a crossbow murder of the BBC presenter, according to the presenter's family. And the Senate Republicans block a second Democrat-led IVF protection bill. Let's see what else we got here. I told you about the Instagram thing, and we're going to get in a couple other stories after the break. Miami Dolphins signed quarterback Tyler Huntley as their backup quarterback to their backup quarterback, Skylar Thomas, who's taken over for Tua since he had that concussion that happened last week. Those are just some of the headline news for you. We're going to take our break, and when we return on the network, we've got more in store for you, and you guys keep popping in the feed and be a part of the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to help a brother out. $RyanShelander if you can. If you can't, hey, we still appreciate you being here with us. Back momentarily. Thank you, Zach, for joining us. Yeah, so far only. But I checked my analytics this morning, or not this morning, last night. And it showed that I had, on one of the feeds, I had 50 likes on one of them one day. But it's growing. It's growing because of all of you and the new folks that are seeing this after the show is over, late night, probably after work or daytime when it's night, when it's after midnight. Some places they're coming back watching the show. People are completely watching the show afterwards and everything. And they're adding their friends and stuff. And I thank all those wonderful, fantastic people. I do get a lot of playbacks. Yeah. 5K one playback. Each day, different ones. 2.1K, 5K. One day was 8K. So I'll get to that 10K soon. And then that's total views. And then majority of that is live. And then some of there's like a 200 or 300 or something that's playback. But yeah, I'm going to start adding shorts to the page too. I've been adding videos. My videos are being watched more of all of the shows that's on here. People are rewatching mine. They're watching video. It's going great. I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you, Randall. I just ran across this road to tell a neighbor about you. Tell your neighbor we appreciate them. And they're probably an Alabama fan. They're probably going to be mad at me for being an Auburn fan, but we're still brothers and sisters. So. Thank you, Roll Tide, Randall. Tell them over to Georgia, so they'll be all right. He's in Georgia. He's go. Yeah. Tell me what you think about that in the pinch. If it's too long to put in the feed, send over in the email. I'd love to hear your advice on the shorts. I'm planning on putting some fun, family-friendly stuff and stuff in there. I want to do some stuff in there that's going to get people watching. So, yeah. When you post your shorts, don't select the box that says notify subscribers. The reason it's too long for here, but I can email it. Yes, email it to me. I appreciate it, brother. Anything that helps. Thank you, Zach, for loving this channel. We love you, brother. We appreciate you, brother, for being on. You're a good man. Have you noticed, guys, we started dominating the cellar dwellers and less less coming in now, guys? Ron DeSantis is heading his own. Well, he should. It's his state. It's his state. He's responsible. He's doing what he's supposed to do. It's his state. Everything changes. You might too. You might too. Roll Tide row. No, I got to stay with War Eagle, even though we barely made it last week. We might get beat by Arkansas. Thank you, Martin. I noticed that too. Woodriz, Sachs Woodriz. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, you noticed all the cellar dwellers not coming on. Yeah. Don't select audience types when making shorts as well. Ah, good deal. Okay. I won't do that. Thank you, brother Patriot. Because that's the only thing that when I look at my analytics that says it's very low, because I'm at 3,000 views. Is it 3,000 views? It's like it shows I'm at 3,000 views for the live and half that much for the videos, and very, 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 because I don't have enough shorts on there. So, of course, shorts are not going to get anything. Yes, I need to do that. Pick some training. Thank you, brother. I'll check that as soon as I get off the air. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. I love that little CBS NFL theme music because that's getting us ready for some NFL weekend football games and stuff. It is Weird Wednesday. We might do a couple of weird news stories going in the next hour. I will preview a little AEW or whatever. But first, we got a lot of other news stories to get into. Which of the upcoming holidays are you most excited for? That's my poll question this morning. 32% is saying Halloween, 20% saying Thanksgiving and all its trimmings. Christmas is 24% of the votes and all of its presents, and all to three of them, 24%. There you go. I've doubled my short views with trendy music and my views of trends. Thank you, Patriot. I will do that, brother. I will do that. Nothing but troubles in the house. She says, none of them. Not really. I don't really care. Her name wouldn't be Nothing But Trouble if she didn't disagree with all of us. Picky with your sister. I know that you're a woman, right? That's what I thought. I know that's right. From a long time back. I better not be getting wrong. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Before we get into anything else, Sunday night's matchup between the Chiefs and the Bengals was the most watched in NFL history in 26 years on CBS. The last broadcast was 1998, and that was a big one. That was a major one. There you go. All right, let's jump into it. Martin says he don't do any negative waves here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a couple of news stories that have to do in Georgia that actually have to do with nationwide as well. So we're going to get into that. It's about, I'd say about 20 minutes away from the top of the hour, holding 66 degrees under kind of cloudy skies out there. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things. All Mike and the crew can exterminate. Lay the smack down for you. Like, subscribe, and share on the YouTube page, and we'll appreciate you there too. Let's jump into it. At the North Side Noonan game did not go on without a hitch, but went on without anything stopping the game. Thank God. Even though Noonan beat Northgate, 35-14 last week. There was another issue that happened. A 17-year-old student was arrested from that game last week on firearms and marijuana charges. Tyrone T. Turner, Triple T, was spotted by school officials who suspected him of carrying a gun. One of the administrators and an officer approached Turner near the section of the stadium. He ran up into the stands and ran out of the stands, and a small chase came about. They called him. He did get injured when they called him. He was found with a 9mm. It was loaded inside his pants. You know, he should have said, "You're happy. I'm happy to see you." I don't know. But that's what happened with this young man, the young man Turner. He also had full package containing marijuana, and Coweta County Superintendent Evan Hornet is calling on all parents in the area to talk seriously about their children about carrying guns, gun safety, shootings at school, and all this kind of stuff. So, good morning, Sister Tina. How you doing down there in Florida? Is it a cool one this morning? Or are you having to take everything off and just get ready for a sunbathe up there in North Florida? So, just want to get that update from last week. I didn't get too much into it yesterday or Monday because I wanted to get more details before I gave it out. Yes, it is cool, she says. Well, good. Just give it another week, and then you'll be back to the same skies you're used to there in North Florida. Perfect time of the year to go to the beach if you're a local. If you live in Pensacola, near Pensacola Beach, Gulf Shores. The beach is there. You live in Gulf Breeze. Yeah, wherever. It's a good place to go. If there's any water around you, good time to go to the beach because no tourists are going to be there. I know, I lived in Pensacola. You enjoy your day. Happy hump day to you, brother. Thank you in a pinch. No sunbathing today. Nope, not whatsoever. I live next to St. Augustine. I think I'm going to go in a couple of weeks. There you go. Tell them about it. That's what you do. You wait till all the tourists are gone, and then you go to the beach. And you get the restaurants to yourself, and you get the beach to yourself. The locals do. All locals say, "Hey, Tina. Hey, John. How you doing? Been good. Hadn't seen you since beginning of last winter." I know, right? All these tourists. Anyway, back to this news story. I quit teaching. I miss teaching K-8 music. Was so fun. Fixed teacher and cop jobs. There you go. Okay, I can work on my tan again today. There you go. But yeah, the parents, you got to teach your kids. You got to tell them that this is not right. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe the kid was just there to show the gun. Maybe he was going to do something else. We don't know what this kid was going to do. He did get minor injuries, had to be taken to the hospital before he was taken to Coweta County facilities and arrested. But I guess he was running and fighting, trying to get away. I just don't understand why parents can't teach their kids. You know, you can't. This whole you got to fight, for whatever is becoming too much. These kids can handle. And then there's people not doing their jobs either. I can tell you that right now. We got a lot of people not doing their jobs. I got to say, thank God that I know a nurse that's a millennial that actually goes to work and does her job. Because the majority of the people that get these jobs, whether they're these good jobs that we all go, man, nursing and doctors and police officers, which they should be paid more. And the old elder statesmen are in those jobs going, what is wrong with you? Why didn't you do your job? Well, knocked on the door and nobody was there, so I left. Sure there wasn't nobody dead in there? Well, I don't know. I don't care. Elder statesmen are like, we bust the door in to find out. Then we'll apologize for doing it. Just want to make sure you were safe. Anyway, but teach your kids, guys. Teach your kids. Talk to your kids. You have to talk to your kids. I'm preaching to the choir to my audience. I'm preaching to the choir to my audience. That's what I'm doing when I say this, but I'm hoping that other people are checking this out later on, whether it's on our YouTube stream or Facebook, whether it's on iHeartRadio, or Amazon Prime, wherever all my streaming sites are, wherever you're listening to this show later on or right now live, I'm preaching to those people that definitely need to understand. Most of us, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir when I talk to my audience, but it has to be said. It has to be said. So there you go with that. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got our second half of this story out of Georgia for those people that are listening in the Georgia area, and it all connects to the world around us. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Mr. Aubrey. Everybody remembers what happened a few years ago where that young man was stalked in a neighborhood and killed by 3 men. Well, the DA in that case that was in that town kind of let him get away with it for a few weeks. She's being charged, but the family feels like the case is going too slow against her. But you've got to build a case, is all lawyers would say. And we'll talk more about that after the break, so stay tuned. Thank you to everybody being with us. Nothing but trouble. You're not old. You guys got to stop talking about you're old. I don't know. You might be saying that because I want to be an elder statesman like Martin. Back in a moment. Sounds like you should have armed yourself. Should have. I don't think anybody's lonely on here. All of them. Nothing but trouble. How old? Never ask a lady her age, Patriot. Oh, you're going to be 61 next month. That's not old, Tina. They call that classic now. Well, Tina, when you go out and get your, because like we tell Jessica, she's young. When you go out and get your, she's 37. When you go out and you lay out in the sun and you get your tan or whatever, go to the beach, you'll find one. There'll be a man out there on the beach. All oldies include me. No, we're not oldies. Hey, ABC is 19. Brother Daryl, who's on and listening, he's 21. So 61, you're still good, sis. Another 30 years, there's time. Just ask Martin. Martin's got him falling all over him right now. That's not a good example, Patriot. Everybody is not as lucky as him. Tina and Jessica. Who else? Nothing but trouble. I'm a little bit older than Tina now. You flirt. Martin's 70. He's 70. If he can do it, Ryan, you can. Martin's 70 there, nothing but trouble. It's good that he's flirting with you. But he's got too many right now. So that's removed. Look. Somebody's going to like that, Jessica. There's a man out there likes that, doesn't care. Tina said, my dad is 91 and he still lives alone. He probably just wants to be left alone at that age. Going, man, I just want to sit here and watch TV, be left alone and eat my TV dinners. I done raised all of your kids. I done raised you. I done had the grandkids. I just want to be left alone with my remote and sit in my lazy boy. That's probably what your dad just wants, Tina. He done did all his work. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get into this news story probably into the next hour. We got a little bit more information. We're going to talk about Mr. Aubrey, who was killed a few years ago in a small town in Brunswick, Georgia. 3 years after the Georgia DA was indicted on charges alleging that she interfered with police investigation in 2020 in the killing of Mr. Aubrey. We'll talk about the case and the update on the case against her. So there you go. But I want to tell you what's coming up for AEW tonight. Dynamite. You've got the Young Bucks tagging up with Okada, the Elite taking on Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, and Tashiki from Don Callis family. Bad guys. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. Yakuda and Queen Amara taking on Mariah May and Serena Dobb. And Jericho taking on the loser Orange Cassidy. Yes, he is a loser. And if you're bored enough to watch that and got nothing else to do, there you go. I don't watch AEW all that much. I'll be glad when Shane McMahon buys it out, fires everybody, and puts the right people in there. Jessica says, being an extrovert and straightforward is a dangerous combination. No, it's introverts, N and X. Men, there's some men out there that don't mind that you're straightforward. They don't mind that you're outgoing. You got to find one that's outgoing too. Find a younger version of Martin. He's outgoing. If you find a younger version of Martin, you'll have a good one. I'm telling you. Atom bomb. Oh, see, Martin Deluxe says he's pretty outgoing. He's a lawyer, by the way. Just let you know there. Jessica. It's called a sign. Oh, he likes confident women. There you go. Martin says. Him. Martin Deloach. There you go. He likes outgoing women. There you go. I told you. There's some out there. You just gotta look. Gotta look in the right places. Just like that, but you got to stop with that old song, looking for love in all the wrong places. Got to stop doing that. Everyone's opposite of me calls of that, just like in the chats. Oh, there's people that might agree with you. Well, let me tell you something. If everybody out there had a special someone in their life that agreed with them on everything, their lives would be boring. Ask any of these married men that's been married for a while. Their wives do not agree with them on every single thing. That's why Martin's got his wife and his ex-wife now so they can talk to each other. For a couple of days, like, man, I got taking a few days off. There you go. There you go. Listen to all the people on there. I'm just saying. Nothing but trouble. You're going to fight over me now. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What? I missed something on what's going on with Nothing But Trouble and Tina here. Oh, wait a minute. We're playing the dating game. We had our own soap opera with Dun Dun Dun. Martin Neal and his wife and ex-wife are in the same house. Now we got the dating game going on. I took 12 years off from the last, Jessica. There you go. I'll tell you, sometimes, I'm just going to tell you, disagreement makes it a lot more fun. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
has audio titles from every genre that will inspire you to imagine new
But I like that. It's fun to see people arguing with me. Well, then get you a man that's got opposite views of you, and you can argue, and then, well, make up. Heck, even women that agree with men on certain things argue just because they like the making up. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. You know you will start an argument just to make up. Nothing but trouble. Come on, tell the ladies that you know that's true. Come on, Tina. Pepper ain't on yet. Anna Marie, I know you're still there. Come on. Come on. Poopy pie. Woo, they're coming. That's right, Martin. Well, you're younger, Tina, but I still have a mean right hook about. Don't fight over a man. Now they're fighting over a man. Is that what y'all doing? Nothing but trouble is a woman, Tina. Well, I think if y'all into that, I don't care. I mean, all the guys in here be like, really? Huh. Oh, I know your perverted minds. Daniel will pop in. Yep, that's right. Pop out. Gosh, I've been alone so long, I don't remember that.
Great players, great coaching staff around you is always what makes it all go. People who are comfortable,
Yep, MBT, Jace, Jess, and the Tina are the ladies on here. Yeah, they are the only ones writing. They're the only ones in the feed. They're not the only ones in here because there's a lot more people on. I had both Cougars and Sugar Mama, said Martin Deloach. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I hear you, brother. Nothing but trouble says, I don't swing that way, Tina. Oh, they're having problems. I think Tina thought you were a guy, nothing but trouble. You never know in these chats. Foo-Foo's still here. That's right. I knew Amber was still here. She's just being quiet. No. No, Jessica, that's wrong. Arguing over soccer is not for no reason, especially when it's important to Hispanics. People fight over football in America, so that's called being normal. I'm picking with you, Jessica. Oh, Lord. Go, Jess! This Patriots gonna tell it like it is. Gotta work. Got to make that money, says Foo-Foo. Oh, I know you're working, making that money, but you still watching. You still going to have to admit. Doesn't matter if you agree or disagree politically, religiously, or whatever. You're still going to be opposite of your man sometimes just to start that argument. Because you like that, like making up. She said, yeah, I am. Shh. Love it. Love it. Funny. This has been a good show. You guys have been fun this morning. Let's see. Oh, I still hadn't got that. We did that. Hadn't got to that. So I got a lot to get to. Oh, why they argue? Because it's like people with football. It's like they argue over Tom Brady being a GOAT. They argue over the Mannings. They argue over Patrick Mahomes. So it's kind of like that, Jessica. You're going to have people argue over which player they like the best. It is.
AM broadcast stations. Some car makers want to phase out AM radio, saying there's less demand for it from young drivers. But the bill enjoys bipartisan support. Many lawmakers recognizing that AM radio is an essential communications tool during emergencies, and for decades has been a major source of news and entertainment for millions of drivers. Well, I can report.
Tom Brady's biggest. See right there, Martin saying Tom Brady's biggest cheater ever. If you ask Rob Peterson in our midday show, Tom Brady's the greatest. So there you go. You see, Jessica, he just proved my point. Mostly oldies versus youngsters. That's how it is here. Tom Brady taking on Patrick Mahomes a few years back. Not out just yet. Thank you for reminding me. Any new ones out? Any new one? What out? Pedro said, us Spanish like to argue. It's our love language. There you go, brother. Also, man, I tell you what, very loving people, too. I can be truthful about that. How do I find this channel when I wanted to watch it in the morning? I never watched anything on here before. Well, where you found me now, Tina, and as long as you subscribe to this, I'm gonna come up in your feed. If you're subscribed to me, I'm gonna come up in your feed.
Florida sheriff is fed up with the spate of false school shooting threats.
So, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood.
Oh, you just ended the debate by saying Beckham is the GOAT. No, when you say that, Jessica, they look at you going, really? A white man? I'm just kidding. White man can't play soccer? Oh, Minuteman Mountain videos. There you go. I love them too.
California Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation.
Brady has lots of groupies. He does.
Performers against unauthorized use of artificial intelligence, such as creating their digital clones without their.
They just laugh. Yeah, they laugh at you. Know why they laugh? Because they're like, you think a white boy can play soccer better than a. Am I right, Patriot? Patriot's like, I'm not going to say anything. I love you all, but it's true. I'm half Irish, half Indian. Oh, there you go. If I blow start running cover, otherwise I'll be a watcher, and I was born knowing too much about people I'm around. There you go. There you go. I knew it, Patriot. There you go. That's it, Jessica. When you say his name, they just laugh. She thinks this white boy can play. I mean, he's good for what he was a star. I'm not saying that, but we're talking about playing abilities. Half Irish, half German, says Martin. There you go. Who's your GOAT, Patriot? Who's your GOAT, Patriot? Tell them. I got to get some more soccer news in here for you guys. I got to start telling Richard to bring that in. All you see is a heart. You don't see a subscribe button where it says subscribe, Tina, to the page. Because if you, hopefully you've already subscribed to the page. But like I said, not everybody on here is subscribed to the page. Sister Jessica is half Jew here. That's cool too. Everybody, yeah, subscribe, but I just don't see the thumbs up. Well, you can hit thumbs up or the hearts. I'll show it. I don't know. It should be over there in the corner. If that's all, you can just heart it. It's no problem. That'll make the thumbs go up. The hearts make the thumbs go up if it's on. You might have a setting in your setting that has hearts on there. Oh, nothing but trouble telling Martin to shut up. Shut it, MM. Well, hunting and shooting guns is in the Olympics. So that's still a sport. Hunting is a sport. Fishing is a sport. I was once not all that into sports back in the day. But now I am. It's who's calling it, you know. It's got to be somebody really into it. You from the mom's side, but oh, okay. She's not a believer, but she was born Jewish. It's all good, but I'm still gonna pray for you and her. I tell Bolly that all the time. Bolly slowly changing. Martin Lowe says fishing is the best sport. I went medal fishing last weekend. It is a sport. There you go, folks. Patriot, did you put in the wood burning stove? Did you put the wood burning stove in, or am I all backwards? Woo, bless me. Oh, you always get drunk and stoned when you fish? Yeah. You have to go to the store to get your fish, huh, Patriot? Fishing in the grocery store. Yeah, here's some tilapia. Go to the seafood section so you don't get drunk. Throw a big magnet in the lake, see what you'll find. Okay, I'll have to try that. There are two meanings to fishing. I know, Martin. I know. Both of your wife and your ex-wife, they got you all worked up this morning. I'm picking with you, bro.
You're listening to WQEE 99.1 FM, The Key in Newton, Georgia. The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views
Because it's cheaper. It's warmer. But people will still grill out outside. You have to go back and learn that one, Jesse. You found a case of grenades. Martin Deloach, good morning, everybody out there. You know how men go, never mind, fishing, they're doing the same thing with women is what it means, Jessica. At least that's what I heard. Martin may have a different version of it. I don't know. All right, back in a moment. Or back at it, guys. We thank you for being with us. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. 12 minutes past the hour, 67 degrees. On the kind of cloudy skies out there, the sun is going to be shining later today. Thank goodness, because we got a lot of stuff in store for you this week and good high school football on Friday nights. Brought to you by our friends at Hometown Sports Media, bringing another high school football game of the week beginning at 5 p.m. on the network. All right, it's Weird Wednesday. We'll probably have a couple weird news stories I might get into here before the end of the hour. But I do want to do a couple of other news stories I want to get into before we even talk about the weirdness. I hear you, Martin. Oh, Lord. Having a good time here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sean P. Diddy Combs is in trouble. Not that I would believe he would ever be in trouble. Oh, wow. Not that we would believe Sean P. Diddy Combs would ever get in trouble. He's got multiple charges in federal indictments that by a U.S. Attorney's Office from the Southern District of New York on Thursday. Combs was arrested Monday night, charged with trafficking by force, transportation, engaged in prostitution and racketeering as well. You know, he just sold his house that got invaded out there in California. P. Diddy ain't nothing but a little bit of Diddy. Did Sean Combs do it or did he? Diddy or don't he? Did P. Diddy or don't he? There we go. Did P. Diddy or don't he do it? Trying to come up with that joke. I know, it's terrible. Nickelodeon guys celebrated Hispanic history with us. Of course, the second season of his Dora series by, you know, where Explorer was the Explorer, but the new series, I guess, as a teenager, at their 78th annual East LA Mexican Independent Day Parade, as 18,000 piñatas were given out there in celebration. Nickelodeon did that. Wow, that is pretty cool. Teaching you kids how to hit the piñata. There you go. Have a good day, Patriot. Patriot's got to go. God bless you. We love you, brother. U.S. and Israel, he says. That's right, Martin. She is. That's good. Well, I'm glad that you're innocent on that. That's cool. Let's go to the phone lines. And remember, keep it family friendly. Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Martin. How about you, brother?
I'm doing all right. Hey.
Yes, sir.
What about this weird news story about all the pagers exploding?
Yes. We were talking about that earlier.
About that down in Lebanon.
That's weird. We were talking about that earlier, how it went on and everything, and people started thinking about.
I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
I figured.
CIA and the Mossad.
Really?
Where they blow up the wireless devices.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I know that for a fact back in my Navy days.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you letting us know that too. It's always good.
And I hope and pray that you have a good morning.
I hope and pray you have a good morning too, brother. Thank you for calling. Bye. That was Martin DeLoach from Texas, the great state of Texas, where everything's bigger. There you go, including their hearts. That's it. There you go. All right. The pager thing, you know, it's the oldest trick in the book with the CIA and others. Yes, it makes a lot of sense, but that is a weird news for this weird Wednesday. And I tell you what, coming up in 2025, thanks to Instagram, of course, rolling out, we talked about this last hour, rolling out a new teen version of their Instagram so that parents can even keep up with the teens and who they're talking to and all that good stuff and everything, and making it more teen friendly. There's a new universal picture coming out in January 31st, 2025. There's going to be a brand new movie coming out called Dog Man from Universal Pictures, featuring the voice of Pete Davidson and Laurel Howard. Both of these people are going to be, it's based on a graphic novel called Dog Man, where basically the police dog and his human patrol officer owner get into kind of an accident and they're fused together. So that creates the brand new Dog Man out on the streets. Little cartoon for the kids, something that is going to be family friendly, coming out January 31st, 2025. I want to get that in there. Didn't get it in yesterday. How the people in Texas really doing, Martin? I know that there was some flooding and stuff like that in parts of the area. Toby told us about some fires in his area. He said he was all right. So there you go. That's it, Martin. What you just said. The CIA there doing that. Dirty ducks. They are very, very dirty to do that. Yep. Now, dog. This is like a cartoon where a man is fused in with his partner dog, and it's just a dog, and it's a good guy dog, like I would say a police dog and a police owner. But what Martin and him talking about, they're a real dog man like Bigfoot. Yeah, I've heard those stories as well. Hey, I'm calling to the show and say hi. You can call on the show too. Nothing but trouble. 770-347-9947. Nothing but trouble. Everybody else too, call in. Jessica, nothing but trouble. Martin Moore, Tina, all of you. If you're able to do it, you might be like, oh, I'm watching on here. I can't use my phone and watch at the same time, right? A bit hazy in North Texas from the smoke down south, says Martin, but they're doing good. Call in. You guys call in 770-347-9947 if you can. We'd love to hear from you. As we head into our news story. What? True crime as they're trying to get me to buy something. 20 minutes past the hour. RyanORadio Penitentiary news time. And temperature is 67 degrees. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. They don't care for rodents, neither do you. You don't care for rodents, neither do they. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, they take care of all of those. I usually rhyme it. Sorry about that. There you go. But anyway, 34 Jefferson Street in Newnan. Let's go to the phone line and see if somebody else is calling new. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Ryan, it's Tina.
Hey, Tina, how you doing in Florida?
I am working on my tan right this very minute with 4 of my cats.
There you go.
Surrounded by vegetation.
There you go. Well, we're glad you're calling in and everything. I appreciate that. Well, tell your cats we said hey, because we got Gail up in Tennessee. She's got a zoo crew herself. She's probably got every animal you could think of. They walk into her yard and guess what? They stay. So there you go. So it's good to hear from.
It's going to be a hot day. It's going to be close to 90, like in the high 80s for the next week that I could tell. So that's one reason I love living here. So
I know.
I'm going to really start going to the beach.
There you go.
I don't want to miss it. We're going to go swimming all the way up to Christmas.
That's right. That's what I tell everybody. I lived in Pensacola, and that's what I tell everybody that this is the time of year. And I always tell some of my friends, I say, here's the secret. If you want to go to the beach and not have a whole lot of people around, wait till about September into October because there won't be nothing but locals there. And
that's right.
And they're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, that'll be. I don't know how to meet people though. You're going to have to teach me on here because after my brother died, I ended up down here alone all by myself. So I just relied on him and my son for so long. So
right.
I got to learn how to meet people at 60 years old.
Well, you're doing a good start by talking on the radio. Most people are afraid to talk on the radio, so that means you got a good personality and outgoing. So when you go to the beach, just flirt with them younger men. Yeah, they always want an older woman. There you go. Do them, sister.
And the younger men are usually strippers, but I still sit there and just chill out, say hi, talk to people as they go by, and look for seashells.
There you go.
I will let you know how my beach trip goes. I'll drive over there in a couple of weeks when I have a doctor over there.
Good. Well, let us know for sure. We'd love to hear about it and enjoy yourself there.
I will.
Well, thank you for calling.
I'm so glad I found you.
Well, I'm glad you did too. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, talk to you. I'll get back on the cat.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Tina from Florida, North Florida, there on the show with us this morning. And yep, we're having a good time. Just think when we get ready to open up the phone lines to talk some serious stuff or some fun stuff, you guys can definitely do that too. We'll talk some very unusual situations, and it's weird. It's Weird Wednesday. Tina sounds like fun. Hey, she's brave enough to call in, so she's already got an outgoing personality. So she's gonna win pretty soon. She's got it. We appreciate you guys calling in. 770-347-9947. I know ABC's a little jealous. He wants to call in from Russia. But we'll do it pretty soon. And guys, I'll open up the phone lines pretty soon. We'll do some kind of fun thing. As we get close to Halloween and the different holidays, maybe some of you believe or whatever, but I will ask you your family tradition, something you remember you did when you were a kid or whatever. Well, we're going to do something. We're going to open up. We'll have one of these Wednesdays, we'll open it up. Yes, she is. There you go, Martin. So there you go. I have to defend a client in civil case wearing a blue mohawk. So you're wearing the blue mohawk, Martin? I'm just kidding. Cher is on the road this week. She's heading to Tennessee. She's got family in Memphis, and she's going to be heading from Memphis to Nashville this week. She let us know last week on the feed. So there you go, guys. Hey, all my listeners, everybody listening worldwide, Sweetleaf's like, man, people are just calling in. Why don't you call in, Sweetleaf? I'm going to challenge you. Call in from the Navajo Nation, everybody. 770-347-9947. Oh, that's right. That's my bad, Ryan. For the hat trick. What? Oh, no problem, Martin. Don't worry about it. We sometimes forget things. Believe me. I forgot something this morning, and I was like, oh, I had to talk about it afterwards. All right, let's see. 25 minutes past the hour. Terry sees I can't call. I'm driving silly. Hey, I know you can't call. I don't want you. Hey, look, Terry C., I don't want you to get in trouble. Okay. You're already going the speed limit. Truck drivers always drive the speed limit perfectly. So I don't want you to get in trouble since you're driving the speed limit and being right and doing right by calling in, Terry C. Truck driver Terry's on with us. But you can call in. Hey, guys, if you have a weird story you want to talk about, let us know. Come on, Tina. I think it'd work for you. Terry C says, indeed, we would never drive any faster than we're supposed to. All right, 3 years up. I told you guys just a couple of news stories. 3 years after the Georgia DA was indicted on charges alleging that she interfered with police investigation in a 2020 killing of Mr. Aubrey, the case is still going slow. Before we get into that, let's go to the phone lines. Probably somebody else calling. Good morning. You're on the RyanORadio Penitentiary.
It's Jessica from Max Support.
Hey, Jessica. Hey, Jessica. You're on the air, Jessica.
I'm calling because the updated plans for Medicaid.
All right, we're done with it, Jessica. I don't feel like messing with you guys today. All right. I don't feel like playing pranks yet. All right, let's get back to the news story. Slow progress. The family is asking for the progress to be a little bit more faster. Jackie Johnson, who was a Georgia DA there, kind of covered up for one of her former employees, which was one of the men prosecuted in this. The 25-year-old black man died in the streets after being shot by his killers with a shotgun. Johnson covered the case up for a couple of weeks, and that's why she's being charged until getting out there. The altercation happened as Travis is the one that did the shooting, but his father used to work for the DA. And then she covered up for Travis, Roddy, and the father. Mm-hmm. So there, the family's asking for something to be done against Jackie Johnson. Greg McMichael was the father that was a former employee of hers. The son actually did the actual shooting, and the video guy videoed it. You guys remember that? It went nationwide. The family's just asking for them to get the case move the case a little bit faster against her and her portion of covering it up. So there you go. Also, in other news, Mr. McMahon, the series will be out September 27th on Netflix. And a former on-air screen personality, Jonathan Coachman, pulled no punches in his opinions of his former boss. Coachman thinks the allegations are disgusting. If they are true, he believes that it came from somewhere. He knows how Vince McMahon had very few friends and how he was towards the women back in the day in the Attitude Era when he worked for him. And he says that he don't know. He says he gonna pull no punches in it. Mick Foley says he's not going to say anything until it comes out in court and all the stuff yet, because he had worked for McMahon for years and, gave him his chance. It was a real big break, but he finds it disgusting as well. The former hardcore champion, hardcore legend, Mick Foley, Mama Foley's baby little boy. And John Cena has not said anything about it. But Jonathan Coachman said John Cena and people like that usually the only people that Vince McMahon hung around his top stars because they were making him money. And that's it. That's a couple of the stuff that's going on in the news. I'm going to be watching this. My stomach's turning about it because every time I see McMahon's face, it turns. But I got to watch this. Hopefully they give some additional details in it. It's all just not one-sided. Martin Deloach says he's got to roll. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. I got to roll too, so I got to roll into the break. Guys, you can call in at 770-347-9947. We'll do some weird and strange news coming up after the break. Don't you dare move away from that radio dial. You don't want none, they say. Stay with us. Tina says, I just popped in another live chat and I never saw it before by accident. And the guy was saying that somebody ate his dog in Springfield and he called the cops and they won't do anything. Oh my God. He's lying. It's been proven. Don't let him get you, Tina. Don't let him get you. Keep them doggies removed and roll. Don't let him get you, Sister Tina. Don't let him get you. Good Lord. Conspiracy theorists. They ruin us all, don't they? They ruin me. They ruin the people I tried. They ruin you guys. Don't let them get you. Yeah. You probably went in there and thought he was a good looking guy and go, wait. What'd he say? Back in a moment. Can't find a good looking guy like that, sister. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Sam calling from Home Improvement and Remodeling Group. How are you doing today?
I'm not doing good, Sam. You're live on the radio and you're not supposed to be calling me. Hung up. Well, watch out for that, Tina. They might be sending it to your friend too, lying to her. Because we talked about this a little bit yesterday, sister, that it was a white nationalist guy that started this at the city council meeting where a bunch of people were like, hey, it's overpopulated here. There's too much going on. We can't help people. We can't get them the help they need. They've dropped these people in our lives. All the regular folks were on there talking about it at a city council meeting. And then now J.D. Vance has took back what he said on that too. He did an interview on that. So they may be lying to her too. So don't let them lie to her either. Don't let them do your friend like that. Don't let them do that lady like that. Don't let them do you like that, sister. Terry says, what you talking about, Will? You see how we handle things? This is how we take care of one another. We don't let these people do anything to hurt us all. Don't let them hurt us all. Don't let the media people hurt us all. Don't let them do that. That was a crackhead in Canton that did that, and she was probably a Satanist, because that's what Satanists do. They cut heads off. We had a guy on here that said that's what they did many years ago before it all started. So could be that, and that was a crackhead from the streets of Canton. But they're not eating dogs and cats. They are stealing goose. They are stealing geese and ducks. There is some videos of that. Oh, my best robot voice. I am going to try to do this for you, Randall. But you know me. I'm going to be respectful when somebody asks a question or say something. Unlike the other people out there just like, yeah, completely wrong. I saw a guy in Las Vegas. He calls himself an independent. I'm like, you can't be an independent. I'm an independent. I mean, not that I don't like him. I like him. But he just goes off and calling people MAGA stupid and everything. I'm like, whoa. People are just seeing things. That don't mean they're stupid. Doesn't mean you're uneducated because you see things and think things are going on. It means you're getting some bad information. Be respectful and talk about it. Don't go, you're an idiot. But maybe that's why they got way more likes than I do. I don't know, guys. But I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. They do. There are people that torture animals. There's people that torture animals in our country that's done it forever. Now who's engaged in dialogue with robotic folks? Me. No, it popped up in my feed and the guy was saying this stuff and I'm an independent. So I was sitting there like, okay. And it's out of Vegas at a radio station that I used to know there. And I was like, okay, I got to check this out. And then he put somebody on there that disagreed with him politically, and he's supposed to be an independent. And then he just started calling the guy names because the guy was misinformed. And I was like, that's not how you handle that. All right. I'm not going to call anybody names because of who they like or who they don't like. Now, I will call people that want to start coming in here evil names if they want to start messing with kids. But other than that, all of us, no. But watch that, sister. They might have did that to your friend. I'm going to pray for her, too, that they don't mess with her. Pray over Tina and Tina's friend and them not to mess with them. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, back to it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do the robots for Randall. Randall, I appreciate once again, brother, I'm glad you're still on. I appreciate your sending that video over. I did share it on my Facebook page for you, just to let you know, my friend, just to let you know. Good morning. Let's go to the phone lines. Why can't I hear you? Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
There you go.
Here's another weird news story.
What is it, brother?
There's a major Mexican restaurant chain called Ponchos.
Okay.
Well, what ended up happening is they was using horse meat.
Ooh.
And we had to get them to shut down.
Oh, that is terrible. I wonder how many poor people ate there.
Weird.
That's weird and disgusting.
But it's the truth.
No, that's not just weird. That's disgusting. Poor people not knowing what they're eating. And I know they probably, wow.
Blow your mind on that one.
It did blow my mind.
I got to go.
All right, brother. You have a good day. Thank you. Wow. They should send them all to Epstein's Island. Yeah, let's send them all there, brother. Let them blank themselves. Randall said so. Let them blank themselves going all the way to the island. Tina, you're still there, sister, right? Well, love you, girl. We're praying for everybody. Good Lord. This is a weird thing. I believe that can happen, guys. People probably don't. People use certain things, and because it's cheaper meat or whatever. I feel bad for the people that ate at that restaurant, and he said Martin said they shut it down. Violation of the Texas Health Department. Yeah, because horses are like not just pets. They're transportation. They're a big part of Texas. Horses, guns, and chili. And you don't put horses in anything. Wow. Can you guys believe that? Best burger they ever made. That's me, Terry. Truck driver Terry says that's the best burger they ever had. Laugh out loud. Oh, Lord. Oh. And then in the South, they say we're weird for eating, what we eat and what some people eat, venison. See there, Tina. They think we're weird for eating stuff in the South. Randall calling all my Southern people out and hanging all this weird. Terry C. Truck driver Terry. Oh, Lord. Good morning. Hello?
Hi, this is Michael. I'm calling you from Care. How are you doing today?
I am doing good. I don't need anything unless you have any horse meat. You have horse meat? He didn't have any horse meat, dadgummit. We can't open a new restaurant. I had bison once, too dry. I heard about that. Horse is delicious. Hate to say, I don't know. I didn't know. Thought it was the best burrito ever. Oh, Lord. 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. You still with us, Tina? What's up, Crispies? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a great day. I'm just seeing you for the second time. Welcome in. Which of these upcoming holidays are you most excited for, everybody? Halloween, 31%. 22% going to Thanksgiving, 28% Christmas, and all at 19%. Laugh out loud, Ryan. You're getting good at that. Am I? Getting good at what? Oh, the messing with the people. Yeah. I'm dead. You got some horse meat over there? I reckon I want to give me some Vanna sausages, French fried taters. I like them French fried taters. I want the biggest back there, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me one of them there hamburgers. Don't want them burgers. They got horse meat in them. Sorry. I just want French fried taters. Yep. I want the big ones. Oh, Lord. We're having too much fun for a show that's worldwide. No, but I'm just, wow. Let's see what we got here. See if we got any news sources. Oh, that's bringing something. We did that one last week. Well, Prince Philip, who was the only one that anybody hates that was on the Epstein's Island, while everybody else was on there too, but a lot of them. The late Duke. This is a Philip, right? You need the one that I'm trying to figure out. Good morning. Hello? Who is this?
Hello.
Hey, who is this?
Hi, this is James. How you doing today?
Doing good, James. How can I help you?
has recently approved a new vital expense whole life insurance. What it does, it is
Hey.
to cover 100% cost of your funerals, burials, or
Yeah.
cremation expenses.
I'm not going to
It
die.
also give you an option to leave some money for your loved ones. So would you like to learn more about it?
Why would I want to leave any money for my loved ones? They're taking all my money now. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. All right. I thought Philip was still alive. Prince Philip. No, wait. Am I getting him confused with the other guy? I don't know. That's all the same, right? I don't want to tell me am I getting it wrong, Crispies. Am I getting it wrong here, brother? Money wrong number. The late Duke, who was fascinated with the topic of alien visitors. Okay, he was married to Queen Elizabeth. Okay, this is not the one that was on Epstein's Island. Okay. All right. Right. Is he? Yeah, the husband to her, who died in 2021 at the age of 99, who was believed to had some kind of interest in UFO phenomenon. In a new documentary called The King of UFOs, the prince had allegedly been involved in a plan to actually meet an extraterrestrial by the name of Janus. He was going to run around on the Queen with an alien named Janus. That's according to his former squire. According to the director, Mark Christopher Lee, the meeting was supposed to take place in a flat in Chelsea. Listen, Crispies, I know you're over there in London. So if Janus really was a Russian spy, it's likely that they were hoping to take advantage of Philip's interest in UFO phenomena to get access to him, perhaps to grill him for some sensitive information, they say. The King of UFOs will be streaming September 20th on Amazon. Okay. Prince Philip was interested in UFOs. He's supposed to meet with Janus. I have this earthly form. I'm not in my alien form, and I'm in this young woman's form. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I'm in this young woman's form. Here to meet you, Philip. That's strange and unusual news right there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. A couple other news sources, everything. Two mountain hikers photographed a mysterious humanoid in Colorado. What if they were smoking something when they did it? I don't know. Also, researchers capture UFO selfies during Brazil encounters. You can check out all this information. We'll put it on the WQEE page and the RyanORadio Penitentiary page for you to read for yourself. And wow. Wreckage of the footage and final message from the Titan submarine is finally revealed. You know that Titan submarine that went down under with four people in it that went there to look at the Titanic and it sunk. We talked about that a year or so ago. There's now new footage, wreckage photos, and final message from that Titan, which is what it was called, submarine. It's finally been revealed. Check that out on the WQEE page. There's a news story that you can read for yourself there. Oh, wow. Nothing more certain than death and taxes. Odd combination. Even dead, your family is still hit with the tax. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Tell them to check it out. All right, we're going to take another break. We're going to get more of our wonderful clientele in. DYL, what's up, brother? Pete, why are you not still here? Why are you not still here, Pete? I'm going to get you, Pete, for not listening, Pete. You told me my show was more favorite than your wife's, okay? I'm just kidding. No word if it's like, what? What did he say? Yeah, that's what he said. I'm gonna get him in trouble. Good morning, DYL. Some people just went on this morning. Alien abduction, laugh out loud. They were gonna do that alien abduction on him, but it was gonna be a different kind of alien abduction. All right, we're gonna take a break. Back in a moment. Truck driver Terry says, alien abduction, LOL. Martin DeLoach says, I'm in the middle of fighting tax lien after the IRS shot the dad. What? Wow, you got some very cool cases there. Back in a moment. Make sure everybody's on here. The filter sometimes acts up.
Political leaders have been waiting for months for what the Federal Reserve is poised to announce this week. It's likely to be just the first in a series of rate cuts that should be
There you go.
more affordable now that the Fed is deeming high inflation to be
Wow.
Top White House economic advisor Neal declared that the U.S. economy had turned the corner in bringing down inflation.
I am tired. That's why I had to get coffee this morning before I got on the air.
Shoppers are expected to stay during the peak shopping period. For the most business report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Baseball Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newton. Same great taste, the best chicken around. Fish Stairs, open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's Wishbone Fried Chicken right next door to their former location, bringing you the best chicken around. So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newton.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing for our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our
Wow. Now that's a story for a True Crime Thursday.
For the fastest local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for the whole year. It's a
72 degrees. All right. You never know who's calling. Hello. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning. This is Sam calling you from Health Solution. How are you?
I'm doing good, baby. How about you?
Oh, that's great to hear that. So I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason of this call is regarding about your Medicare supplement plan. And this year you have a great chance to get additional benefits in your Medicare plan. So I believe you have a Medicare card to aid you, right?
I got everything I need. I don't need anything else, but my elderly grandfather over here wants to know if you got a boyfriend.
Yes, I completely understand, sir, that you already have your insurance. But don't worry, we are not here to interfere with your current policy, okay?
Yeah, I'm all good, but my grandfather Martin wants to know if you got a boyfriend.
Okay.
He's asking me. It's not. He's sitting here in his lazy boy watching the TV this morning. He just wants to know if you got a boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend yet.
You don't have a boyfriend yet. See, Grandpa, she don't have one. He wants to know if you want one.
Can I interview first before I answer this question, please?
No, I'm good with everything I need. He just wants to know if you want a boyfriend. If you want a boyfriend, I can get your phone number for him. He got a blue pill. He's got some blue pills and no purses. I said my grandpa Martin. She said she didn't have a boyfriend. I knew you wouldn't get in trouble, Martin, if I used your name. I don't know about the rest of the guys. They might. She stayed on long enough. Well, I'll give you my information. She was gonna give me the number for you, Martin. I'd have had a phone number for you in about 5 seconds. Just see, that's behind the scenes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good time behind the scenes. All right, you guys just you got to check out the WQEE YouTube page. You get behind the scenes of what's going on with my listeners and I. All right, we're getting ready to close out here in just a few moments. 72 degrees out there, and it's supposed to hit up near the 80s today. 81% humidity as well. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. It's going to be 80 in the North Florida there. Martin says, my wife would have cracked up, Ryan, because she knows me. There you go. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. We got to get out of here. I know. We're having so much fun. Stay tuned. Coming up in the next hour, Hope, Healing, and Inspiration with Dr. Lewis Moynton. He's going to have that for you. Dr. Lewis Moynton is going to be with you this morning. He better be. He better be coming through that door right now. He's got 5 minutes. He better be coming through that door. Amber, thank you for your $20 donation. Thank you, sister. Or is it? I don't know who that is, but thank you. I do know who that is. Thank you very much, sister. I appreciate it. See all them guys, that guy screaming out there in Vegas at hell of his audience. He probably ain't making nothing. How these guys even make money screaming at people? I don't agree with you. Choke you like Homer Simpson. Thank you guys. Thank you very much to everybody that's sending everything. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Good morning to you. I think that's Fufu that sent that. Thank you, Fufu, for your donation. Thank you, sister. Helping a brother out. But gonna be able to get that pizza today. Thank you very much. Oh, yellow pills, gummies, the Jameson gives me all the purpose I can handle. Exactly. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he's dressed like he's going to London today. Hey, Crispies, as well as Little Z over there in London. Dot looks like he could walk up the street and hang out with you guys there. In
Gentleman's Barista, right across from the Dilly.
Where is it? Say that again.
Dilly Circle, Gentleman's Barista.
Gentleman's Barista. You guys know that? Let us know in the feed. There you go. But I tell you what, we got coming up for you, Triple H, not Hunter Hearst Townsley, but Health, Happiness, and Harmony with Dr. Lewis Moynton.
Spreading political disinformation.
No, spreading love and respect.
Talking about compassion.
Talking about compassion. You need a bigger tower so you can get 99.1 FM in Texas, Martin Deloach? Yeah, we'd love to, especially being a lawyer. You stay tuned for Health, Happiness, Harmony. You can get it on the stream. We're on several different streams, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you what, you can definitely keep that there. We'll appreciate you guys. And we're going to close out our poll question this morning before we get ready to leave. Which of the upcoming holidays are you most excited for? 32% say Halloween. 21% saying Thanksgiving and all its trimmings. 26% is saying Christmas and all of its presents. and 21% say all. So I guess today's winner is Halloween. And I know the man across from me over here is going to have a big Halloween party, chilies and hot dogs. Every year when I need a chili dog, that's where I go.
That's right. This year as well.
Go straight. I know he's going to have a good time. And he got all this candy that I sneak from the kids. You know, he just never know. I leave with a bunch of candy and I eat his hot dogs and stuff. And I come over and say, hey, how you doing? You're a great client of mine. And then I eat all his hot dogs and take some of his candy. But no, just to let you guys know, Temple Avenue and around the area here, we have a great rundown for the kids to come out and enjoy trick-or-treating for a few hours and safe because, all those people are safe. These are the kind of neighbors you want. Don't come up to my neighborhood because we might take your candy. I'm right up the road from you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm part of this neighborhood too. But that's it there. And we want to thank our friends from Passion Life Church. I want to thank Jarrett for coming by yesterday, giving me such a beautiful meal that they're out selling to help with the Malachi Project. They were out yesterday, the Malachi Project, to help the underprivileged children food, help, and get them stuff with the church at Passion Life Church is helping out and working with these kids, getting them basketball games, get them into all kind of different things over there in McDonough. And we thank them for coming by as well. All right, until we meet again, peace, love, respect. I am out of here. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday edition of the RyanORadio Penitentiary. And thank you once again, Amber. All right, ladies and germs, we're going to get out of here. What do I got to do? We got to get that off and start the track up. All right, Oktoberfest. Yep. Is that your favorite time, Randall? Of course it is. Roll Tide Randall, my brother. He'll go over there. He probably knows where it's at. He's from Alabama. All right. You guys have a great day. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you to Tina in Florida for calling. Thank you to Martin in Texas for calling this morning. You guys have a great day. Let me go ahead and get out of here so we can get the doc